Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated makeup routine. The last makeup video I did was like a minimalistic makeup routine, but now looking back at it, it wasn't really minimalistic. Anyway, so in today's video, I'm just going to be doing my, not really everyday makeup routine, but whenever like I go out, special occasions, whenever I do makeup, this is that routine. So the first thing before I put on any makeup is I put Vaseline on. I already put it on, but just take a little bit, like just a little bit on your fingers and moisturize your face. I have really dry skin, so that's why I put Vaseline, but you could put any other moisturizer. And then I'll either do concealer or I'll do my eyebrows first. You can do whichever, but for now I'm gonna do concealer. The first concealer that I go in with is this LA Girl white concealer. It looks really scary, but this is just to brighten my eyes. You can use like a lighter skin color concealer if you want to, but this is the one I use. I'm just gonna put like a little bit, only in the inner corners though. That may have been a lot, but yeah. Going with my skin color concealer. One is in the shade Bisque. I also put this wherever like I have any blemishes, like any like red spots. I'm gonna put on foundation. This foundation is like a custom made foundation that I made. Actually, I think I posted the vlog about it already. I may not have posted a vlog yet about it, but there's gonna be a vlog with me making like this at a beauty lab. But it's like formulated for me, but any foundation will work. This is like a really hydrating one because my skin is really dry. And it's like medium coverage. So look for something that's like medium coverage. Put on the back of my hand, and then I just did one pump and I put the back of my hand and then I'll spread it out with my fingers. I don't really like to put makeup on my forehead. I know a lot of people will probably clown me for that. I'll put like bronzer, but I'm not really like a big foundation or like concealer person on the forehead because it just looks too cakey to me. And now I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender. I don't have anything to wet it right now, and I don't feel like getting enough to go wet it, but normally I'll wet it like with a setting spray, put a few sprays, and I'm just gonna blend in the foundation. Okay, so before the concealer completely dries out, what I do is I like to blend it in a little bit, just a little bit, with my fingers. And now I'm gonna let that sit. Now I'm gonna move on to bronzer. I use this Revolution Cream bronzer in the shade Light. I just take a little bit, and I use this like contour brush. I don't think it really matters what brushes you use. A lot of them I get from Shane. I think this I got like in a pack from Ross. But just take a little bit and then just like here. And then I also like to bring it up too, just so that like my forehead doesn't look completely like it has nothing on it. I use this beauty blender to blend out the rest of my concealer. The inner corners are kind of harder to get, so I use my fingers for that, and also like it blends better when I use my fingers. So I'm gonna do this first, then my fingers. Now I'm gonna go back with whatever is left over on the bronzer brush, and I'm gonna like cover up the concealer that I blended out over there. Now I'm gonna put on some powder. The powder is skin tone powder, so it kind of like covers up a little bit of the whiteness. I use this Fit Me pressed powder in the shade Natural Beige. I'm gonna take this powder puff and I just rub a little bit, and then I start from my inner corner eye and then go out, like, and I pat it out. So the powder is on. I'm gonna move on to blush. The blush that I use is this cream blush that I made. So Beauty by Bella Dream, if you want this blush, it's in the shade Berry. Just take a little bit and I use my little blush brush and I put some on my high points. Sometimes I like to take it to my temples a little bit too. And a lot of people like to skip blush, but like I think blush is just so cute. Like, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a powder blush. I got this at Ross. It's like this little palette, but I'm gonna use this light pink I just love light pink. I'm gonna take a little bit because a little bit does go a long way with this one. I look like I have too much blush on, and I already do. Also, blush kind of fades a little bit, so. Now I'm gonna use the powder thing again, and I'm gonna like lightly dab like all over a little bit, and then start putting it on my face so it kind of sets everything. And I'm also gonna put it on top of the blush too, just so that it can like settle down the blush a little bit too. I missed a step, so I'm gonna take the bronzer the cream bronzer that I use for the rest of my face, and I take like this little angled like nose contour brush, I think it is, and I'm gonna like just like carve out my nose a little bit, just like contour a little bit. Now I'm gonna move on to brows. Normally I do my brows like a little earlier in the makeup routine than I do now, but honestly, like, I don't really care. Brow product that I use is this e.l.f. brow lift. It's clear. It's like an eyebrow gel, and it's really good. I love it. Then I just take like the back end of like a little spoolie, and then I take some of it in. That may have been too much. And then I put it in my eyebrows. I'm gonna spread it out between both because I put a lot. But I like brush through my eyebrows, and then what I'll do is I'll just use the brush, or I'll use my fingers to flatten it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this spoolie, and I'm gonna run the brush straight across my eyebrows so it's not spiky anymore. So it's like, now that I'm done with eyebrows, I'm gonna use highlighter. I just use my finger for this one. It's this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Botanic Dream, I think. It's like scratched off a little bit, so I can't see the first word, but yeah. It's like a little bit in my finger, and then I put it on like the highlights of my nose. Some people like to put them on like their cheeks, but I don't like to. Now I'm gonna move on to eyelashes. If you have like fake lashes, sometimes I'll have fake lashes, but I've like been trying to go on a lash break, so I don't use that anymore. So I bought myself an eyelash curler. So yeah, I'll just curl my lashes, and then I use this Essence mascara as my actual mascara, or I have like the waterproof Dior one, which that one like does last a long time, but I'm just gonna use this one. And now I'm gonna move on to lips. Also, I don't just have like one lip combo. Sometimes I like switch between a few. Put on this lip liner from NYX. It's the Line Loud lip pencil in the shade Ambition Statement. So now that my lips are lined, I will either just put like a clear gloss on top, this pink gloss on top. It's from Be Pure. It's a hydrating gloss. It's like, I think probably at the dollar store or something. I don't know. Or I will put this little put this lipstick that I made like in the middle. It's not yet on my shop yet, but well, maybe it is. I don't know yet, but if it's not, I'll be putting this up soon to sell. Or I'll put this Yummy Clean Fresh Yummy gloss because it's like pink. Or I also have another gloss that I make. It's like the tinted cherry lip gloss that I'll put inside the middle. For today, I'm going to be using the little lipstick, and I'm going to tap a little bit because a little bit goes a long way with this one. So I'm just going to tap. It's like definitely a more pink reddish type of lip combo. Sometimes I'll do like a brown, and I'll use like a brown lip liner, but not today. You could leave it like this to be matte, but I'm not a matte lip type of girl. I love my gloss, so I'm gonna use this glossed lip gloss from Sephora. Normally before lip gloss I'd put a setting spray, but I don't have my setting spray with me. But I normally use like the Morphe one, the black can. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like the makeup look. This is what I normally do whenever I go out. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos. Comment and tell me what other videos you guys would like me to make. That's it, guys. Bye.